Okay, I wanted to talk a little bit. I want to get a little personal, and I wanted to talk a little bit about, when I did the van conversion and stuff, and when I stopped working the job that I was working. Why I didn't go home, why I don't go home for the holidays anymore, why I don't consider my home a home. So I would say like stuff that things started. I don't think my sisters have very good judgment personally. I was too young to like pick up on things when I was younger. And I was just kind of like, oh, introduce this person, this is your friend, this is your friend. And I was kind of friends with everybody my sister was friends with for the most part growing up, and I didn't really have any issues with them. But they never really respected me. They always talked shit about me behind my back, I feel like, personally. Like the little shit kid brother kind of deal, whatever. I have a big age gap between my sisters. And my sisters always like dated like big ogre, bonehead kind of dudes, whatever. But, most of the time, not all of them, I would say, disrespect me. It's the ones you think are your closest friends that really shit on you all the time behind your back. And, I was pretty good friends with my sister's boyfriends or whatever for the most part. Went to college, generally had respect for them, thought they had respect for me and stuff like that. When I came home, though, from college, I used marijuana all throughout school because I came to a point where I was like, you're not going to have an issue with this. You can use this all the time. You're going to dominate college. It's not too difficult as long as you put the time in, as long as you put the work in. And when you do things like that, I don't know, like it even started when I was younger, and like my sister started hanging out with this family and like started to come home and starting to tell my mom how to run the household. No, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. That right there doesn't happen with a 15-year-old daughter. She doesn't come home and like tell the mother how things are done when my mom works very hard and may not do everything perfectly, but no, that's a red flag. That was never addressed. This family kind of like parasited its way into my family and, in my opinion, tore it apart. So like, I use marijuana, whatever. I'm friends with this guy, and like, I slowly catch on that he's like saying, oh, I'm shot, oh, Garrett's, and all this crap, talking behind my back. I've done stupid things when I was drunk, like pee my pants, throw up, all this stuff. But anytime I did anything, he would just fucking blow it up behind my back. He was such a loser, man. One of the biggest losers I've ever met in my life. Thinks his father is the smartest man in the world he's ever met. Okay, sure, dude. So like, and I've always had like his dad's always been kind of a prick. He's a loudmouth. People listen to him. I don't know why. You listen to him for 5 minutes, you know what not to. I'm not gonna name any names. People know exactly who I'm talking about, and that's the point. So, slowly over time, I'm like, I don't like this guy. I'm not going to spend time with him. He used to give me I used to use his washing machine. His sister used to let me use the washing machine. I used to like leave lighters in my pocket and stuff, and he used to make this big deal about it and, turn it into the biggest thing that you could possibly do. And I was like, fine, I'm going to wash my own laundry. I don't want to deal with you. You're a hassle. You're just annoying. Started dealing with the crap I was dealing with at my job where people were making fun of me. And even before that, I've been hit on by dudes at bars and stuff like that. I've brought that to the attention of my sisters, to my brother-in-laws. You know what my brother-in-laws do? They make fun of me and start like manipulating in my sister's head, planting these seeds in my head that like, oh, maybe he would do something when he's drunk. Well, you know what, dude? If you're saying that and you're a brother and I'm not a brother, you can turn that into what you want to turn it into. You're a brother at 3. Your dad's a brother at 3. My dad's a brother at 3. I'm not a brother at 3. You know what? You do the math. Whatever. Regardless, they started making fun of me, and people at my job started making fun of me. Started planting seeds in my sister's head. Started planting seeds in the community. Part of the problem was when one of the douchebags I worked with, he ran into me with this big smile on his face. Oh, guess who I ran into? One of I'm not even calling my brother-in-law, a kid who married into my family's family friends, and big smile on his face after I've dealt months with this baloney job and these people are like just making fun of me constantly, just trying to go to work, not deal with them, and just do my job. And like, I'm like, my personal life is so far from how you describe it, and I can't like prove that to you at work, so I'm just going to ignore you. And same thing with the stupid community, stupid teachers that came up to me that heard whatever garbage. And like, you don't see me, you don't go out with me to the bars and stuff like that. You have no clue what I do. Don't tell me what I do, because it's far from it, and you're probably a loser. If you speculate on my life and haven't spent time with me, you obviously don't know anything about me. Don't freaking talk to me. Regardless, I don't go home because my sisters had poor judgment and ended up marrying some douchebag losers, 2 of them. And you know what? They can go live their lives and I'll live mine, and we'll see where it ends up.